Somebody said that Brooklyn needed a little balance. I think we found it. The change niggas pitch when we found it all in the fountain. To the top we mountain. At the top we bigger than mountains. Take it, shit, we bouncing. Ain't no making no damn announcement. Said I gotta get it. Gotta have it, don't you forget it. Steady representing. It's a habit, I'll never quit it. Got a lot of carrots and snow bunnies. Never committed, watch me murder.
Y'all, welcome back to another episode of Brooklyn's Balance. You guys said you needed that balance, and I'm here to give that to you. Today I'm sitting here with two guests. To my left we have
Miss SipWithDetails.
And to my right we have
Ladii Luck, Simple Smack Saturday in the building.
All right, and today we are here talking about our businesses, and we're talking about some bullshit that's going on, and it's called pop-up shops. So all of us have been vendors at pop-up shops. Some of us have their own events, so on and so on. And I'm just here to tell y'all that y'all definitely doing shit wrong. So my first thing that I definitely want to bring up is vendors. When you guys are throwing pop-up shops, please stop having the same fucking vendors there. Have y'all experienced that when y'all been to pop-up shops?
The same vendors. Yeah, I thought they was all related. Like when I go in, I didn't know they was actually vendors.
Yeah, a lot of people like to stick to the same vendors, and I don't understand why they don't change them. Like sometimes people want a different audience. Like they'll stick to the same. So you're coming to the same pop-up shop every time.
Right.
Nothing different. They don't switch up the drink person. They don't switch up the food person. And clearly it's not working out.
Right.
I mean, the same vendors and then at the same location. Some got to give.
Right.
It's either we going to have different location with the same vendors, you know, come on now, or the same location and different vendors.
So how many pop-up shops have you done?
In a totally, I have been a vendor. I've been to 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How many have you done?
I've done about 30 pop-up shops, and I've drawn the line. I'm no longer doing pop-up shops at all. It's over for me in pop-up shops.
Feel you.
I get so much more money street hustling. It makes no sense. I'm done with the pop-up shops.
You know what I forgot to bring up as well? I'm learning to start doing this on my episodes. On episodes I'm about myself. How do we meet?
Did we meet at a pop-up shop? Wow. I don't even remember. I just know we just started doing business together and doing events together, and she'd always call me like to be her drink vendor, and we just listen. I'm all about networking and making money, and that's what she about. So we linked.
So just
I don't even remember honestly.
We met on. I found you on Instagram, and then you was at a pop-up shop, and I decided to come meet you in person.
Oh yes, definitely. And I think the event was slow. The pop-up shop was slow, right?
Very
slow as hell.
much so. So just to play devil's advocate with what you just said, you go places, it's the same vendors, it's the same thing. So.
And the energy just be dead. Like nobody's coming to these pop-up shops. Like nobody's coming. There's no audience. It's just vendors. You're making your money off the other vendors that's there.
Yes.
Like because they're supporting you. It's no audience. And if people do come to the pop-up shops, they only supporting their mans or their friend. And then they leaving. That's it. That's it.
It's true. It is true.
That's it.
So my biggest thing that you just said was I call you for all my events. You don't think that's kind of like contradicting yourself? Because you're the only person I would call for a drink vendor.
Well, if I know that person has good shit and they about their business and they're going to deliver, then it's okay. But you have these vendors who are very mediocre.
Gotcha.
And their business isn't growing.
Right. Question. Now, like you said, you invite the same vendor, her for your drinks or whatever, but are y'all at the same location?
No,
it's a different vibe. It's different energy. It's a different party. So it's always something different.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not like constant the same people seeing her,
right? And we always have different menus because we try to tailor to the event. That's what I love about her so much. That I make drinks as well. Like I'm a licensed bartender, but it's like I can't do everything. I'd rather get somebody else who I'm like, hey, I trust that. With like, don't get me wrong, I'll go to people's I go to pop-up shops now and I see the drink vendor there and I'll be like, let me call her and see what she has, because I don't know about this. Like, what is that?
For real. I'm the type of person where if you look a little off, don't look right, I'm not buying no drink from you because I don't know how your house look, how your kitchen look. Okay,
and that's a big thing too. They coming in, they not even dressed, or they not washing their hands, or they don't have gloves, or you see somebody digging in the fucking ice bucket with their hands. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm a little nitpicky. I make sure I pay attention to that because we got to be safe out here. You know, it's monkeypox.
You feel me?
Coronavirus.
So now, how did we meet?
Oh yeah. Short story. We actually met through someone, Isaiah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Isaiah.
Big up to Zay.
Who's Isaiah?
That's my co-host. That's my co-host.
Where's Isaiah?
This
is a me thing today.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my
It's
homie,
cool.
man.
It's cool.
We've been knowing each other for a while, and then he linked me with Tamika.
Right.
You know, because like you said, all about the money move.
Don't be out there calling me Tamika. It's Big Meekz to y'all. All
Big
right?
Meekz, you know what
Big
it is.
Meekz, not the little one.
That Big Meekz. So yeah, we connected by, you know, wanting to team up, make money together and things like that, which was nice and sweet. And then I also came to a couple of your events that you threw and stuff. I enjoyed myself.
Listen.
You know, I mean, I can't remember all the vendors because I got lit. You know, I had fun.
She was always there.
That's why I said I had fun.
I'm trying to think. It was the last event you had. I can't remember.
She was there. That was the
in
masquerade
East
party.
Oh yes, that
and
was
then
lovely.
Yeah,
my
it was
first
nice.
sip and paint, and then my second sip and
Oh,
paint
you
slash
right. You
backyard
was at the
party.
masquerade because you was there at the table.
Yeah,
by yourself, and I
on the
came and
nut.
got a drink
Yeah,
from you.
yeah.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
So one thing, we gotta tell these people with these vendors. One, yes, we need different vendors. Two, you need to get on your vendors. Like, have you ever signed contracts for pop-up shops? Because I have.
I have signed contracts for pop-up shops, but I'm realizing in the contract they
don't
need to
follow
put we get our money back if we don't make our money.
That's a fucking point.
But we will get to that, right?
Do they get on you about like promoting?
Yes.
I feel as though they say it maybe in the beginning, but they're not on it promoting wise. Like they'll put up a little post, but I feel like a lot of the people that host a pop-up should go way harder when it comes to promotion. Like you should be making videos promoting that pop-up shop so people know what's going on. Right. A post is not going to do it anymore. I keep swiping through that. Mm-hmm. Nobody's paying attention to that.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to get creative when it comes to, you know, promoting things. And now we got.
No, I didn't sign any contracts with the 3 that I did do. But we actually have, you know, the verbal agreement and all, and the understanding about if something don't go right and fail, that I will be able to get some of my money back.
How that work?
That's
so
nice.
It did.
Okay.
It worked.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
It worked because I was just like, you know, I'm out here supporting everybody. I love everybody or whatever. I don't mind breaking bread, you know.
Stop doing it.
However, no, I got what you're saying. No. I totally got what you're saying, because at the end, sometimes you lose by doing that.
Right.
I got to put that energy inside of me.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, long story short, I did get my money back. When I didn't make a certain percentage, and it depends on who you're dealing with, you know. And then with the lady that I did, she did have flyers. She was constantly promoting. She sent all the information to everybody. We were in a group chat, so you get to actually see who's coming to the pop-up shop, see the items that everybody are having. Right. So you know, like, okay, they might have some that I have, or whatever the case may be. But, you know, it works. Contract, I really think it would work. Even though I didn't sign one, I wouldn't say I wouldn't sign one. You know. Yeah, but it's business. We do need contracts.
So with do y'all know the purpose of the purpose of a pop-up shop? Like, what's the purpose of it?
I feel like my purpose, I would say, I don't know if it's correctly, but I think it's more so for everybody to get out there to learn and to grow, you know, like an avenue, a connection.
Yeah.
You know, with different things that they have, you know, marketing wise.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not just for you to sell, it's also for you to become a community amongst one another.
Yeah, more so, you know, a lot of us these are new businesses, small businesses, big business to me, but you know, we're trying to get ourselves out there, and it's important for us to have these pop-up shops so we can expand our brand, so we can start somewhere. You know, that's for the pop-up shops. That's a lot of times that's people first time launching their business, like their first time ever selling to anyone. So, you know, that's motivation right there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important for us to have pop-up shops and for people to like get out there and sell things or whatever. But I mean,
so you definitely touched on a part where it's like we've been to some dry ass pop-up shops. I feel like when it comes to food vendors, drink vendors, treat vendors, or edible vendors, we suffer the biggest loss. Because if I don't get those sales there, most of the stuff, well, not you.
I'm not gonna lie. The bar always makes their money. Majority of the time.
Right.
Majority of the time, the bar's always gonna make their money. But the only time I suffer with conflict is when they overbook. And a lot of times when I do pop-up shops, I ask, how many people are you gonna have selling drinks? I'm cool with one person selling drinks. I don't have a problem with competition. Right. But if you got 4 people selling drinks, how am I supposed to make money?
Right.
And then you don't even have no audience, nobody coming in here to buy anything. So, you know, it makes it hard. You got 4 drink vendors, but you don't have a lash vendor. You don't have a body butter vendor. When you could have, you know, crossed those things off instead of having 4 drink vendors.
I mean, and I feel like they should be like a topic to a certain pop-up shop.
Like a
theme or something, because a lot of people don't understand that too. Like me, I'm a smoke vendor. I go out or whatever. So if I'm going out, I'm thinking I'm going to take my bud and everything. But then I go and they like, oh no, it's no smokers here. What did I come here for?
But see, those are questions that you gotta ask. And like me coming from like back in the days with promoting, people get mad at me when I ask questions. Before I even reach out to you being a vendor, I'm gonna look at your event. I'm gonna see how that's going. I'm gonna see what it is. You gotta know what the fuck you fit in and what you don't fit in.
Right.
Like there's popping people who I know that are throwing events, but I'm like, that don't look like the type of event that I would flourish in. And I've learned you've seen my table. My table is going crazy. I'll have regular treats. Then on the other side, I have edible treats. Then I have the DIY stuff for you to make your own edible stuff. True. And then I went in and I tapped into drinks where I was like, okay, so we're going to have weed drinks. The hardest thing for me is, well, from sales, what I've learned is all my friends come. All my 10 friends come, and they crowding around my table. I'm inviting the people who I know have already tested my stuff.
When y'all do a pop-up shop, you have a certain amount of people that you have to invite, like a limit, like...
Nobody's done that, but I do that.
Okay.
So, like, the last one that you was at, that you've seen me at, that she was supposed to be here today.
Okay.
Every time I came to her events, I always had my 15 people come, and my friends would buy 50% of my table, and then everybody else comes to crowd around. Or even when I know before I'm about to hit a
you have some amazing friends. I can tell you that you are blessed to have those friends.
And they always be asking for you. Anytime I throw a party, they be like, "Where's she at with the drinks?"
I love my friends. They came to my maybe first 2 pop-up shops. I ain't seen them bitches since. they come to some events, but they don't, you know, I just be outside on my own. But
throw the party too. You
exactly.
Once you start a business, a lot of these people ain't your fucking friends.
Yeah, you sure do. But that's another time.
That's for another day. Can we come back for that?
Definitely. So like, there's some things that I feel like people need to improve on pop-up shops. Like, I honestly do feel like we need a managed crowd. I get it that back in the days it was really street fairs that everybody came from, where you promote your business and everybody's coming to buy. But we're renting out event spaces to do these things.
Right.
I feel like there needs to be a ticket limit. I feel like we need to each sell a certain amount of tickets. Hey, Tamika, you need to sell 10 tickets.
I think that's conflicting too, because why am I paying for a ticket to come to a pop-up shop to buy something? Like, you don't think that's taking money? You don't think? Because I know a few people that have had pop-up shops and they charging everybody $15 at the door. You don't think that's taking money out that business's pocket?
Yes and no, because
when you already got $150 for a table per person.
But I want to make sure that the people are showing up for you, because I'm also promising you a certain amount of people when you're supposed to bring people yourself as a vendor.
Yeah, but I'm speaking as a customer or somebody that would come to your pop-up shop. If I gotta pay to get in, I'm not coming.
So then how are we gonna flourish? Because then now that's another contradiction.
If I'm coming to the pop-up shop, I'm coming to buy something from the people.
But nobody comes there for that. They hear the DJ and they see some food and niggas is walking in for that.
Yeah, but
see, you get a one up on me.
No. I understand that, but people are cheap. Like, people are cheap. So then
why we throwing pop-up shops? Because then my next attack is the people who throwing it and you charging me $150 for a table.
No,
spot ain't even
I'm talking about to get in. If I gotta pay $15 to get in this door,
somehow
you getting it from the vendors that you charging $150
I'm taking that to pay for the spot. From a promoter's point of view, I'm taking that to pay for the spot.
Well, being you're hosting it, you ain't making no bread then.
So then,
some people. It depends, but a lot of people might be discouraged from coming, or else they gonna come in, but they not gonna support none of the vendors because they already spent the $15.
Way to do it, like you see,
it's like you giving an offer something. I feel like with that, you know, like it can go either way. It can go good or it can go bad.
Yeah,
you know?
but they gonna pay to get in. But they ain't gonna buy nothing from none of the vendors because they already spent $15, $20.
That came in, you need to stay at home.
But how about the people that walk through
cheap? They gonna buy a drink. They gonna buy some food, but they not gonna buy your other stuff that you have going on there, so people lose out on money. So that $15 that they paid to get in,
you put them in a raffle, girl.
Listen, it's I don't know. I guess you would have to have somebody who goes to pop-up shops.
So then, what's your reason for dropping out of doing pop-up shops?
Just losing money, and wasting my time. It's not even about the money. It's about wasting my time because, time is money. So I'm sitting here in one spot for 4 or 5 hours and only 4 people bought a drink. When I can go outside to Prospect Park and make about $500 in 2 hours.
Promoting your brand. So that means we lacking in the promotion part. That means we lacking in that part.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I mean, yeah, we could be, as far as the pop-up shops, yeah, I could promote more.
Not just you, we talk about the person throwing
collectively with the pop-up shops, but I mean, I don't think people want to go to pop-up shops anymore. They don't want to go spend their money. They don't want to. I want to be entertained. I need some entertainment. So you have to put a spend on it.
We're going to entertain you. We're going to give you some extra give. So like when I did my event or whatever, in 2020, the 3 event main thing, I gave you a ticket for $75, and then you came in and you got food, you got to pay, you got an option to do different things.
Exactly. You know, so I want to be entertained.
Right.
I want something.
I get that. So I'm okay with giving if I'm going to get my money back or whatever.
Yeah, and then if I'm having a good time and the drinks is hitting, I'm going to buy stuff.
Right.
You got this vendor here, this vendor here. Oh, yeah. I'm spending my money because I'm having a good time. But if I'm just coming just to walk through and spend my money, I'm not doing that.
Right.
So what events have you been getting into now besides hitting the streets? Have you done anything else?
I haven't done the last pop-up shop because I was living in Jersey. I called myself trying to do some Jersey pop-ups just so I could get a feel of like the energy over there. And I did a pop-up shop in Elizabeth and it was okay. But after that, I was like, you know what? This is it. I'll just do parties. Like I bartended. So I'll bartend people parties now. The last party I did was a Barbie ball. And I had like 3 drinks that were Barbie themed or whatever. It was cool. I prefer to bartend or whatever. And I'll bring my stuff and I'll sell and I'll just pay you just like a pop-up shop. But I'm the only bar there.
Right.
And I make my bread or whatever. And I also get to promote my business because I'm the only bar there. So I prefer to do parties over pop-up shops. But if you got a good idea or whatever and it sounds like I'll make some money and it'll be good for promotion because even though I say I don't want to do pop-up shops, I love the networking part of pop-up shops. I meet amazing people at pop-up shops. Amazing people. But I'm just taking a break for right now. But if you plan on having one, I'm always there.
You know I am. How do you feel with your first 3 pop-up shops that you've been in?
Well, the first one I actually did was lovely. I enjoyed myself. I only had drinks. I took the weed. I had trays. I had raffles. I had everything. I got bongs. I got grinders. Everything, your necessities you need to get, lit.
I said I was going to step into the weed field. Smoke with details.
That was lovely because it was based off like the energy was nice and everybody was like smokers.
It was a DJ there?
Yeah, it was
and
a
it was
DJ
a
there.
smoking event?
Yeah, it was a smoking event.
I don't like the underground like weed events. I've been to a couple of them. I've networked. There's always somebody trying to sell me some weed and the biggest thing is I don't fucking smoke. So I can't tell you if it's good or not. I got to ask my friends like, yo, can you hit this and let me know if this is fire? Because I don't know. Because niggas will give me the weed. I go to break it down and I'm like, this
smell it and see if it's in.
The smell does nothing. Once you break it down into a liquid, it don't mean shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're doing
shit. I'm sitting there looking at THC levels. I'm like,
so wait, my question is, you don't smoke, but you try to. How do you know if the tincture's hitting though? If you don't smoke, like,
now this is the point that I tell y'all when it comes to y'all business. The biggest thing is sampling and reviews. Scared money don't make no money, and sometimes you gotta invest more of your money and get that shit out to people.
Right.
I've sampled so much food, so much edibles.
I'm cheap.
Put bundles together. Listen, you gotta know how to do it.
Yes.
I put it together. My friends are my biggest supporters. Like if you go through my something extra page and click the
I need
reviews
some
button,
friends. I'm new here. I'm from North Carolina.
You gotta go out and meet the people.
Welcome to New York.
You gotta go outside.
I'm going outside now. I'm stepping out of the box. I'm going outside and stuff.
But the
you gonna go outside and ready to go back to North Carolina.
It's really sampling for me. Once you start sampling stuff, niggas be like, all right, that's how you would get a lot of your business out there. Like you have to give out a lot of free shit before you even get to that point. But like my friends will come over for taste testings because again,
I'm big on that. Yeah,
now, I had fun with the taste testings. They are very, very nice.
Or I'll just make you some shit and watch you drink it and then be like, oh, all right, that hit. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the one right there. And then tell you later like, oh, that was laced.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you that friend. See, that's what I'm saying. I will have you at a smack event. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you have the items that I need.
Right.
So that's what the type of vendor I'll be looking for.
All right, let me plug my business right now. Queen Can of Sugar, something extra. I sell sugar, weed, butter, oil, tincture. All of that shit, make it yourself. I'm not selfish. Make it. I don't want to keep making you brownies in my
Follow
fucking
she.
kitchen. You understand? But then I tapped into catering. Where I'm like, there's people that have like these big parties. I got the idea from you to get the cauldrons. I'll make a big cauldron of a whole fucking tincture drink. I'm making carafes like, here, get this. This is for you. You got this. You drink that, down to mac and cheese. I bought homeboy a whole pan. He got a whole pan of lace mac and cheese, candy yams.
Wow.
That's what I'm
You
talking
know
about.
what you should do?
That's
You
what
should
I'm
do.
talking about.
You should do like a dinner, like an
So I
intimate
wanna
dinner
do-
setting, like of like 15 people.
I'm
or whatever,
trying,
something
but
like
I
that.
can't find a location because that's another thing. These are little event places. Y'all ODing. Stop.
Very expensive for no
Stop
reason.
it. And then you telling me 6 hours from this time to that time, and you get 22 chairs.
So
and
have you checked out some
can't get your
Airbnbs?
security.
Have you did?
You can't bring parties in there, and I know a lot of y'all smoke.
No, but you'll
No.
keep it to a minimum.
because I had one. That's why I said I had a whole situation.
Well,
where I
after
had
this, you gonna tell me about that, because I need that, because I was trying
smoking
to
in
do
the
that
bag.
before my
Yeah.
brunch. So one big thing that I do want to point out with these pop-up shops, son. If y'all keep taking out deposits and I don't make my fucking money, run my money the fuck back. Please, we need to sit there and figure this out through a contract.
I agree.
You promised me if I don't make this money off of paying you, I need back 50%.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because we automatically have to deposit money to hold our spot.
Exactly. But I feel like if you do say that, they might, I don't know. I don't think.
Guess what? You not for me. That's
Exactly.
You
So
not for
it's just that. But these hosts, I went to a pop-up shop and it was probably about 30 vendors, no organization. Like
30?
30
How
30
big
people.
was the place?
We were all snug.
Okay.
It was in a
Monkey
bar.
box.
All right.
That's what the fuck y'all
Upstairs,
got.
this was probably like 2 years ago or a year ago. Probably 2 years ago. Upstairs, downstairs, nobody's really even going upstairs. Everybody's staying
That was
on
a
the
place
first
on
level.
Ocean?
It might be as a bar.
Probably, I don't know.
I don't know, but I know it was tight in there.
Mm-hmm.
The girls, first of all, the girls who were hosting the pop-up shop weren't even there. The vendors was there. No tables, no chairs.
That's what y'all
Nobody
should have
knew
known.
nothing.
That's why y'all table deposit just pay for the spot, and then you just put
Yeah,
your tables
so
down
that's
and go
another
from there.
thing.
Pay for your
A
spot.
lot of these people that are hosting pop-up shops are only in it for the money. They don't care
Yes.
about the
I mean,
businesses.
how
They
do you
don't care
feel-
about, they don't care. They just want to make the bread.
How do you feel about the person that actually throwing it actually being a vendor there too?
I've had that.
They're always a vendor.
Yeah.
They're
I
always
know,
a
that's
vendor.
why I'm just,
I think that they need to step back and be
A host.
This is a contradiction because when Brooklyn Balance throws their sipping paints, my treat table is there, my edible table is there, because most of y'all, that's what y'all looking for. I'm probably not at the table. I'm always hosting an event as a part of Brooklyn's Balance and something extra.
Yeah, I think
Queen
it's okay
Candace
to
event.
have your table there, but have somebody else working it so you
have
can
somebody
make
else
sure.
host for
Yeah.
you.
Right.
Allow you to,
Well, pop-up shops need actual hosts.
Yeah, they do.
They need
I agree
actual
with that.
hosts, and I'm seeing that. The only thing that vendors seem to work for me at is at parties. Like, I'll have a food vendor, I'll have a drink vendor, I have this because I know that people are gonna guarantee that. Or even if I have to put it together and be like, oh, I'm gonna do all inclusive. Like with the sip and paint, I've tried my best to do that. So I just wanted to make sure that was there. So just a little bit of lasting words that I want to talk about with everybody's business. How did you start your business?
How did I start my business? So prior to me launching Sip with Details, I was in another drink business with a friend, but that didn't work out. So COVID hit, and it was just like the perfect opportunity for me to start something. It's crazy because I was in like this girl group, and we all were launching businesses.
Right.
And I don't know, I started playing with names.
Right.
And everybody, they used to tell me, oh, you got to do drinks. You got to keep doing drinks. You got to keep doing drinks. Your drinks are so good. Who cares if you're not with your friend no more? Because, know,
Right.
you breaking. Listen,
You gotta
that
break
was
those ties.
that was God telling me that you need to do shit. If you want to get shit done, you have to do it alone. Like,
Absolutely.
You have to do it alone. You
I
can't
feel
do it
you
with
on
people
that
because
one.
people will hold you back.
I'ma
I feel
put
you
Not
on
an
that
one.
amazing person, but people will hold you back. So you have to do things on your own. So once COVID hit, I started making drinks. Everybody was in the house. I was outside
Yes,
driving,
the fuck you
delivering drinks.
Right.
And I was getting money. I made the
Getting it.
most money during COVID while shit was locked down.
Right.
People was ordering carafes. They was ordering 6 drinks I charged my little delivery fee, and I was outside. I was not scared of nothing. Okay,
mask up and go.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even think I had a mask. But I was outside. So once COVID hit, I just kept going. Summertime came, and then I had my girl group, and we all had our businesses. So it was just like motivating because we all was like doing stuff, sharing thoughts. So it's good to be around people who actually have businesses.
Like-minded people.
Like-minded people. Yes,
people.
Exactly.
Totally agree.
Exactly. So that really helped and played a big part of me launching. Now, I'll be to myself, but I'm still pushing my business because I'm about my bread, and my people support me, and I'm very appreciative of everybody who supports Sip with Details, who promotes, who buys, who reposts everything, buys drinks every weekend. All the new people I meet in Prospect Park, it's some amazing people that in Prospect Park. So I'm appreciative of everyone. And let me shout out Sip with Details. So follow me on Instagram, Sip with Details, SIPWITH Details.
In case you want to zoom in.
Here we go. Here's my drinks. This is one. This is a 32-ounce bottle. This could run you about, depending on what liquor you want. This could starts at $40, and then we have a $15 16-ounce bottle. This is a mango margarita. You see, I got the mangoes and the limes in there, and the logo. And when you do have a drink, take a picture, tag me, Tag me. Thank you guys.
Miss Ladii Luck, how did you start your business?
Well, as like she said, I was around like-minded people, and we wanted to do some things, and I wanted to step outside of the box. And of course, I'm a smoker. That's something I like to do, enjoy. I mean, I don't just get high off weed. I get high off life too.
Oh, I was like, don't.
I get high off life,
right, Bobby.
I'm just being honest.
I was worried.
Yeah,
I know she was about to tell us.
No. I get high off life. The simple things, like I said. So Simple Smack Saturday, that's where they come in. And I wanted to basically for people to gather and grow, network with each other. So what I was doing was hosting events on Saturdays.
Okay, so that's where the name came from. Simple Smack
Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
So you leave, you come in, you have fun. It's up to you. You choose to do whatever. I'm not pushing.
Where was this in North Carolina?
No, here. And in Brooklyn. I did a couple of Airbnbs. I got some of those, and it was nice. It was so nice. I enjoyed it. That the fact that the people that I invited, I didn't have to pick up trash. So I know I had decent people.
This me pick up yo.
She said that was a highlight.
That was a highlight for me.
Respect.
Being out here. Like, that's serious. People are very disrespectful. I didn't have to pay for nothing. Nothing was damaged. So, and everybody had fun. Right. So I keep it funky. Like I said, I like to smoke. So anybody indulge. And I'm looking forward to having more,
I can't
linking up with you so we can get people smacked.
Yeah, the pressure that y'all giving me,
So give me the ambiance at Simple Smack Saturdays, because I'm intrigued.
Okay.
Like what's going on when I get there?
Okay,
so Airbnb. What's the?
Okay, so I break it down. So I have a little theme or whatever the case may be. You come in, you purchase your tickets. Everything is discreet. You get only way you get the address if you purchase the ticket. I don't give you the location until 2 days before.
Okay, nice. That's through Eventbrite?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Nope, you link through me, and then I do everything. I set up and give you a contract. I have taxis on stand if you get too wasted. I have things built up for you or whatever, so you have fun. Yeah, no, if you want to party and lay, that's an extra $125. You get
we
meals.
can sleep?
Yeah.
I mean, after
what they was doing in the back. What they was doing in the bathroom.
That's none of my business. Okay? Like I said, whatever goes on, no cameras, no none of that. You got your phone, you do whatever you want to do with your personal items.
Right, but don't put nobody else up there.
Damn right. That's how that
So
rolls.
you kind of got an NDA for your whole event thing.
Little things.
My friends
I like that.
Fucking mine.
So, talk to Isaiah about it. He had fun. Yeah.
I think that's how we met. That's
right.
He plugged me. It was like, you got to meet with her.
Yeah.
So, this kind of ends our episode of Pop-Up Shops. I hope that you guys that's out there watching this.
Wow, I feel like I need more time.
Listen, I feel like the people who are watching this, I hope that you guys have learned something. When you are booking food, drink, and treat vendors, you need to have one of those people there. We don't need to compete with food.
Amazing
I spend too
food.
much fucking money. Taste the food. Ask for taste testings. If these people are not giving you fucking taste testings and giving you menus ahead of time, because I give you all of that shit. Tell me if my menu work. Tell me if this appeals to your crowd. What is your crowd? Then baby, I'm not for you. But we flourish more so in parties. Please spend time, talk to your vendors, do fucking auditions. So again, thank you for sitting down with me. Sip with Details, Ladii Luck.
Follow me on Instagram.
Saturdays.
I'm gonna have some things coming
You
in
feel me?
September.
And thank y'all for watching this episode of Brooklyn's Balance.